Good evening, I am here. It is very late. It is 2:09 a.m. on Friday, April 10th. I am here. We're gonna start the second case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. I am just gonna jump into it. The reason I wasn't here earlier, I actually had a bad headache and I almost didn't stream, but it's thankfully subsided now after about like 4 hours after taking medicine and eating. This was gonna be a normal length stream. I was going to do, as coincidentally as it just popped up on the screen, I actually was going to do a Pokemon Champion segment at the beginning of the stream, but I'm just going to do Ace Attorney. We should still be able to make a decent amount of progress in 2 hours. If anything, we'll at least get through the investigation of the second case. So, yeah, let's just go right into it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Autosave is not at the end of the chapter. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Hello. Any day now. Episode 2, The Magical Turnabout. So last time we were in the Kingdom of Khura'in, and some shit went down, and we got to experience their weird backwards legal system. And now, something completely different.
Behold my might!
Shame on you, Mr. Rias! No! Using magic for evil!
Awful nose in that Dirk, but the rest of him is pretty hot. Yeah. Hey, Ephraim. Bruh. I especially liked when he blew the fire at the girl. That was pretty hot. Literally. But bump, and also shape. April 27th, 2028, 10 a.m. Penrose Theater, stage. And that's how the evil magician, Mysterious... I didn't get to read that. Oh! Was defeated, I guess. Was defeated, yeah. See you for Act 2, everyone. Brava, Trucy. Wow, Apollo, wasn't that a great trick? It's Mr. Rias as in mysterious? Yeah. Did people, trust me, I didn't get that at first too, and then I was like, oh, Mr. Rias. I always thought it was Mr. Ruse, oh. There's an item in Disgaea called the Mr. Gensi exit, and then I realized it's MR Gensi exit. I was like, ah, that's what it is. Mr. Venus. You bet. I've never seen such a great magic act. Did you know they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning? So I brought this up at the very beginning of the last stream. But I think it was before people were here. They changed Athena's color scheme in this game for some reason. Like, every color on her is way darker. Not way darker, but every color on her is darker than before. Like, her hair is a completely different color. And also, her clothes, her tie, like her jacket, everything is just, like, more muted. Like, if you look at the yellow on her jacket in Dual Destinies, it's way brighter for some reason. And they never do that to characters. They never really change them between games, but for some reason, they were like, with Athena, they were just like, yeah, no, we gotta tone her down a bit. It's really weird. Penrose Theater. Look, it's a Menger sponge. Trucy and Gramarye Land. Penrose Theater. A well-known gateway to success for entertainers. It's here at this famous theater that we'll finally get to see. Trucy writes, Trucy and Gramarye Land. The long-awaited revival of the magic of Troop Gramarye. Yep, that's right, we get to bring this story back. Wow, that explains why there's a TV crew here to cover the show. This is the perfect opportunity to promote the Wright Anything Agency, too. After all, people look up to things they see on TV, right? But wouldn't they be looking up the talent part and not the law part of our agency? Mamma mia, you're right. We'd get nothing but requests from Trucy's fans, wouldn't we? Oh well, guess we'll just have to make it in the old-fashioned way. In the anime, don't they make... Doesn't Maya make, like, an internet commercial for Phoenix's law office? I can't remember. My name is Apollo Justice. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience under my belt. I also caused a major uproar during my boss's last case by accusing my coworker in the middle of it. We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of our agency. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on a trip. Oh, and did you hear, Apollo? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are completely sold out. What? Really? That's amazing. Voila! A star is born. Who knows how far she'll go? At this rate, nothing in the world can stop us. You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right? This is Athena Sykes. She's another member of our agency. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer as well. What do you mean, she may not look it? Of course I look the part. Care to explain how exactly? Oh, come on, have a heart. Stop treating me like a child. That gadget around Athena's neck that spoke just now, that's Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology. He also has a habit of blurting out what Athena's really thinking. Yeah, this little guy can be a little unruly at times. Hey, upgrade me already. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer. Hey, Karma! I'm sorry I started so late tonight. I know you said you wanted to see it, but I had a really bad headache. I was turning into a Psyduck. Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission. We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you. Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break? So Trucy is 17 in this game. Okay, yeah. Again, the Ace Attorney, a special friend of yours, says hi. Well, tell them I said hi, too. So, something weird about the Ace Attorney games is that the characters always just go up one age every game. Or one year every game. It doesn't matter what the time frame is of when the game starts. It doesn't matter how far into the next year it is. It's always just plus one year to whatever their age is. Because of that, the Ace Attorney wiki says that everyone has the exact same birthday. Trucy Wright, a particular set of circumstances led her to being adopted by Mr. Wright, a world-class magician on the rise. Athena Sykes, the youngest lawyer in our agency, she apparently studied psychology in Europe. Phoenix Wright, my boss, he's taught me a lot about what it means to be a lawyer. Age 35. My beloved attorney's badge, wearing it gets me raring to go. Oh, they're in a call with you, okay. Oh yes, let's go see the big star. I'm so nervous. What should I say to her? Whatever you usually say to her at the office every day. Karma, you missed an inflating dragon at the very beginning of this case. I'll have to show it to you later. Actually, look, you could see a drawing of it right there. Does he inflate? His belly he gets really round before he shoots fire. Yeah, Benoit. Why is that? That bunny's blue. What the hell? April 17th, Penrose Theater dressing room. So this is Trucy's dressing room. Looks like she's busy over there with someone. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right? The Benoit is you. It's Dark Rabbit and White Rabbit, yeah. Toon Rabbit. Fan asking for Trucy's autograph, maybe? I don't think so. Looks like some kind of contract. Thank you very much. I'll get this to the producer right away. Great, thanks. Oh! Polly, Athena, you came! Of course, congratulations on your big debut. Thanks. Who was that just now, by the way? Somebody from Take-Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. They're planning to broadcast it nationwide. Can you imagine? Wow, you really are a big star. Hey, can I get your autograph later, Trucy? Sure, my signature's in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly? I'll sign your forehead. Yeah, actually, I would. Oops, looks like I ran out of flyers, so I'll have to sign your forehead instead. Wow. I completely forgot that was the joke, and I predicted it. Hey, knock it off. Look, just forget about the autograph. This is Trucy Wright. She's a magician and Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's becoming quite renowned in the magic world these days for her impressive skills. A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is being my magic assistant. No, you're the one who gets it wrong. I forgot to put my PNG tuber back up. No, you're the one who gets it wrong. Oh, think you could do that trick you always do at the office for me, Trucy? Okay. Behold, the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! The magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy. Why do we have to bring that up every time? Brava, Trucy, brava! Okay, but why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear? Well, that's because out of everyone at the Wright anything agency, you're the one I get the best reaction out of. That doesn't make my poor badge feel any better. Guess I shouldn't touch anything while Trucy's around. You shouldn't touch anything while I'm not around either. She read my mind. Oh, I actually can't observe anything. Oh, your attorney's badge. Does this mean you want me to... I knew I shouldn't have done that. Hey, why'd you put it away? Fine, if that's the way you're going to be. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Hey, don't make it... Wait, my badge is still here. That was my badge, Trucy. She did it after all. The show. MLB The Show. Thanks again for inviting us, Trucy. Thank you for coming. It's me at the end of every stream. Your show sure packs a wallop. I nearly fell out of my seat when that dragon showed up. And when it attacked you, whew. I was terrified, even though I knew it was all just part of the show. That's good, because the trick is the crowning glory of Act 1. I'm really glad you're enjoying the show. I heard your shows are completely sold out, Trucy. They say your fans were all over the tickets the instant they became available. Like hungry wolves going after their prey. One second, I'm just checking something real quick here. Oh no, I guess I don't have that anymore. I thought I had a picture from the 3DS version saved on my PC. I probably do somewhere, but just not where I think it is. Wouldn't be in the Switch folder. No. Sounds like you've made a loyal pack of followers for yourself already, Trucy. Well, you two are the only ones who got a special VIP invitation from me. Today's just a dress rehearsal for the performers, staff, family, and friends. A general probe, huh? That's what they call it in Germany. Germany. The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. By the way, are you going to finally do your magic panties trick on stage after the break? Sorry to disappoint anyone who came just to see my magic panties. My next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today. Oh, a new trick, huh? You gonna chop up Apollo here into little lawyer bits? Funny, I don't recall ever agreeing to anything like that. Well, it does sound like a good idea. Today's trick is a totally new Troop Gramarye original. The entire future of the troupe is riding on the success of this special new trick. How so? Special new trick. This show is really important to me. It isn't like any of the other shows I've done. As the rightful heir to the Troop Gramarye repertoire of magic, this show is my first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited. Troop Gramarye, huh? Yeah, I have a poster of them hanging right over there. Heh, feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. Troop Gramarye Magical Menagerie. There's who is that in the corner there? Troop Gramarye was a group of magicians who dominated the world in their day, the magic world in their day, and the legal world too. They forced my boss to lose his badge for 8 years. Trucy's the sole heir to the troop's entire repertoire of stage magic. Huh? Who's this guy in the green and purple on the left here? Oh, that's the great Mr. Mysterious, the other magician in today's show. He used to belong to Troop Gramarye too, a long time ago. Hey, so tell me more about the special magic you're going to reveal today. It's a secret Troop Gramarye trick, left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnifi Gramarye. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll be seen by the public. The grand unveiling, huh? No wonder she's been working so hard. It doesn't involve shooting yourself in the head like he did, right? Well, I better get going. Huh? Where to? Practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away. Really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too? Yep, because everything's got to be just right. Trucy inherited all of Troop Gramarye's magic tricks from her father when he died. And the troop's entire legacy is now resting on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling the pressure. Why not ask Valant to be part of it? He's still around, isn't he? Looks like everything's going well today, though. I mean, that last trick was perfect. Grace under pressure. That's me! The magic panties is a dumb running gag. Yeah, I kind of agree. After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That's the Troop Gramarye creed. It's made worse by the fact that, you know, she's a minor in all 3 games that she shows up in. It's hard to believe you've accomplished so much even though you're still in high school. But to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous. Who wouldn't be? Oh, I bet this would do the trick. You'll be fine, Trucy. If anyone can do it, you can. But Polly, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks. Apollo's fine. Sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart. And in the ears. Enough ragging on my voice already. Trucy? Oh, hi, Bonnie. Look at her. Look at this character. Best friggin' design in the entire game. It's almost time for the second act. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show. Break a leg, Trucy. Thanks. I will. No, don't. Hope her new trick goes well. Hey, this is Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Huh? Oh, not... It was Bonnie. It's Arby's cousin. Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know? I wonder if she'll make it across today. And what do you mean by that exactly? Oh, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. She's gone. What was that all about? Rabbit food. What else is here? Something for Bonnie. The Mr. Hat charm. It's the Alice costume. To Trucy. Congrats. Phoenix Wright, but it's like the name is all blurred. Judging by what she said, I'm going to guess she's probably a magician too. Come on, Apollo, we gotta get back to our seats or now or we'll be late. Ow, hey, stop pulling! Okay, let's see. Guess it's time to move back to the stage. April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Hurry up, Apollo, it's about to start. I want to see what Trucy's next trick is. It's weird how small that stage looks when this is supposedly like a big venue. You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you just take your seat and try to relax? Oh, look, there's a TV reporter over there. The TV camera and everything. Forgot to draw me as a bunny? Oh, I gotta show you something Gyro drew for me the other day. Oh, yeah, baby. Athena, sit down. You're blocking people's view. Yeesh. I feel like I'm babysitting here. Hello, everyone. I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy and Gramarye Land begins in just 2 short days. But today, they very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting? Apollo, do you think I was on TV just now? How should I know? But if you were disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure. Hey, what the heck's that supposed to mean? Oh, here it comes. I think this is an in-game. Oh, it's animated.
Dastardly ways. Huh? Over here. Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life.
Oh, yeah, she says it right in the cutscene.
What?
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Wow, that was amazing. I have no idea how she escaped that coffin. I'm glad Trucy's escape trick went off without a hitch. And when I open the coffin, like this, inside you see... Mr. Rias? But how? I wonder what's going on. He's not getting up. Ah! Trucy? Oh, fuck. What just happened? Whoa, man, an accident? Is, like, that guy dead? Wait, that's not part of the act? Attention, please. For your own safety, we ask that everyone please evacuate the building. What's going on? Is Trucy okay? Everyone outside. Evacuate immediately. Please. Whoa, hey, stop grabbing at me! Trucy! April 27th, Penrose Theater. They kicked us out. Hey, what gives? Will somebody please tell us what's going on? Welp, yeah, welp. Poor Trucy. I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member from before. Your attention, please. We regret to inform you that today's show has been cancelled. What? But I was looking forward to the rest of it. Pokemon's later? Oh, it's like today later? Like morning? We are very sorry, but the theater is on lockdown pending a police investigation. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I will try to be there as soon as I can. Excuse me, is it because of that accident? That man in the coffin, is he... well, we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Miss Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry. Let's have to finish the DLC. All right. Thank goodness she's okay. Hey, you there! Oh. The heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me for crying out loud. Oh, Mr. Ratins, there was an accident during the show. An accident? Great, just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program? And you are? Man behind the scenes, that's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, let me tell you. Spinning all this is going to be a real pain in my posterior, believe you me. Spinning? As in covering it up? Look, I gotta get inside. Seriously, can a guy catch a break around here? I'll think of a better voice for him later. I'm kind of leaning on that, but... Well, there he goes. Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us once things are settled down. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, I thought you had that set up like that on purpose, with the 3-month following chat thing. My badge is shinier than yours. Of course, yours is newer than mine. Great weathered finish like this only comes with age and experience. What? I could get a finish just as good as that on my badge too, you know. Getting it dirty on purpose doesn't count, Athena. Pardon? What makes you think I'd ever do anything like that? Updated them, but I guess it still didn't work. Well, we could test it tomorrow. So, Athena, any ideas? Sorry, I've got nothing. I mean, it was just one amazing trick after another. Who could figure it all out? I was asking if you have any ideas about the accident, not the show, Athena. Can't believe they had to cancel the rest of the show. Wonder if Trucy's okay. Yeah, poor thing. After all her hard work, too. Sure wish Mr. Wright was here right now. Well, I guess there's nothing we'd better... I guess we better head back to the office. There's nothing we could do here. What an odd building. The name Penrose Theater comes from the Penrose Triangle, an impossible object. Oh, I guess that's why there's a Menger sponge. Or Menger sponge, or whatever, however it's pronounced in the corner. Also, I don't think she had this animation in the previous game. She never did this when she was facing you. It's called an impossible object because it only exists as an optical illusion. Hey, Kyle, how you doing? An optical illusion? Uh-huh. Just like how that cube on the front of the building isn't really a cube at all. It isn't? Sure looks like a cube to me. Just the way it's shaded. The dark and light parts make it look like it's jutting outwards towards us, but it really isn't. Oh, it's actually flat. What? It isn't? Come on, let's take a look at it from over there. Okay. Oh, it's going inwards. I have a dinosaur toy like that. What? You're right, that's so weird. Now do you get it? I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. Doing well, feeling much better today? Oh, that's good. What are all these weird objects anyway? Are they supposed to be modern art? Like that clock. Is it just me, or are the hands moving awfully fast? Ay, caramba. What kind of clock doesn't show the proper time? Is that part of what makes it art? Who knows? Hey, take a look at that man in front of the clock. He's trying real hard to set his watch to it. Hey, mister... Nothing particularly interesting here. Look, there's Trucy, front and center. So the show actually starts the day after tomorrow, huh? Don't know if you've noticed, but see that man in front of the poster? He's been standing there a long time looking at it. Yeah, I noticed, and sometimes he kind of stretches his hand towards it a bit. Oh, I bet he's one of Trucy's fans. Think he's gonna try to make off with it? Who knows? Oh, look! Guess we don't have to worry. Every time a man reaches for it, the dog growls and pulls at his pant leg. Yeah, it kind of begs the question, who's the master and who's the pet here? I'm the master and Karma's the pet, clearly. Wait a second. No, never mind. That guy's just wearing a yellow hat, like Valant. Wright Anything Agency. Banana phone. Sorry. It's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. I wonder if something happened to him in Kurain. Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always. Yeah, trouble is drawn to him like iron fillings to a magnet. Hey, Apollo, speaking of Kurain, they're showing something about it on TV right now. There's been some surprising news coming out of the Kingdom of Kurain. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright win a not guilty verdict. The first verdict of its kind in 23 years. Mr. Wright won a trial in Kurain? Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the Kingdom of Kurain, so Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst entrenched hostility. Wow, did you hear that? First time in 23 years. Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? I thought he just went for a visit. So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought. Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at the Penrose Theater. Hey, now they're talking about the accident at Trucy's show. Famed magician, the Great Mysterious, was skewered with a sword and died on the spot. Oh no, so... he really is dead. Now here's the footage from that deadly moment. Really? You're not really supposed to show someone getting killed on TV. But anyway, you get a different angle view of it, which is kind of neat. I like how they have the music playing too. Like, man. You actually get to see a bit more here, because now you actually see him fall out in her reaction. Oh, you don't see him fall out, never mind. Guess they were decent enough to not show his dead body. Mr. Mysterious's body is invisible in this footage, but these are still very shocking images. The magician Trucy Wright is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to a lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Gramarye should be held accountable for this incident. Hey, what kind of biased reporting is this? Yeah, they're making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault. Oh, we've just received more breaking news. Oh my. The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter. Sorry, I misread that. Involuntary manslaughter. Because she was trying too hard to make the audience laugh. What? We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned. Trucy's under arrest? She can't be. Apollo, we've got to do something. Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away. Anyway, congratulations, Trucy, on finally becoming one of the girls and being accused of a crime. Wouldn't be an Ace Attorney game. You wouldn't be an Ace Attorney sidekick without that happening to you. Got to be a girl, and you got to be accused of something, and you got to have a special ability. Happened to Maya. Happened to Emma. Happened to Athena, and now it happened to Trucy. Oh, and Kay. Technically, she got accused of a crime too, so yeah. How's the Joker not come up with that one? Emma's a special case. True, but I mean, Emma and Kay, I guess, would be special cases, because they were accused while someone else was on trial, but still. Before I forget, I think I'll jot a few things down about the case. Just open up the court record with R, and flip to this bottommost tab here with L and R to make a few notes. You can use it kind of like a to-do list. If I ever get stuck, I can just refer to these notes. How dare they cover it like that? They're putting everything on Trucy. I'm gonna stage a huge protest, you'll see. Yikes, Athena's scary when she's mad. Okay, so what's the plan? I'm gonna stop watching TV completely, starting today. That's your huge protest? Ah, but there's a show I really want to watch this week. I can already tell this is going to be a hard uphill battle. Yeah, good luck with that, Sisyphus. I'll race you to the detention center. Loser buys the winner juice. Deal? A race? Do you mean I have to run? Let's just skip the running and go straight to me buying you the juice. Yes! That's the 4th free juice this month. He's getting really good at sponging off of me. Just like he's really good at sponging off the bathroom, because he's the cleaner. Always thought these shelves were a little awkward and hard to use. Yeah, the shape doesn't really lend itself well to the concept of shelves. I mean, there's a hole in the top part and everything. Ever notice that every now and then some things disappear when you put them inside? It's like the shelves remember that they're used to being a magic prop or something. Not the most useful piece of furniture in the world, to say the least. I just watered Charlie, so he's looking pretty good. For a guy whose desk is always a big jumbled mess, Mr. Wright never forgets to water Charlie. Sometimes I catch him staring at that plant and smiling. Must hold some special meaning for him. Could be. Did say Charlie's been in this office since his first days as a lawyer. Doesn't seem to want to talk about it much, though. One thing's for sure, Charlie's no ordinary plant. I like that they don't really make a joke out of it. They just fully acknowledge that it has a lot of sentimental value to Phoenix. So what happened exactly? So there was supposed to be a disappearing trick that happened in this magic show, and Trucy, when they opened the box that the person was supposed to disappear from, his lifeless body fell out of it, and that was after Trucy shoved a sword in it. So, of course, the obvious thing people are thinking is that she did it now. Mr. Wright sure has a lot of law books and old case files. Sure looks that way, doesn't it? But take a closer look. Most of those books and files have to do with magic. Oh wow, you're right. They're just hidden behind law book covers. Little by little, Trucy's taking over the whole office with her Trucy's taking over the whole office with her magic equipment. Hate to admit it, but recently, sometimes feel like I'm going to forget I'm even a lawyer when I'm here. Sounds like Trucy's magic is starting to take over your brain, too. With everyone's personal items littering the office, this place is as messy as ever. Actually, whose jacket is that? Is that Apollo's, I guess? Must be. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, take this loud jacket of yours, for example. Why do I keep calling it? It's been sitting here forever. Loud? What do you mean loud? I love that jacket. Oh, yeah? Why don't you ever wear it, then? Well, last time I wore that jacket... Oh, Polly, I'm so happy for you. You finally decided to take the plunge. Now you're ready for your stand-up comedy debut. You, Daddy, and Athena should form a group. I can see it now. Primary color punchlines. Let's just say that jacket brings back painful memories. It's yet another magic prop. Oh, a hoop! I'm really good at that. How about you? Nope, I just don't seem to have the knack for it. Figured as much. After all, you're not really in tune with your own body. You do realize this hoop is used for the levitating woman trick, right? What? It's not for hula dancing? And since you're really good at that... No, what I meant was... I think I'll recommend you to Trucy for the assistant role, then. You could take over for me. What did I hula myself into? I wonder what kinds of tricks Trucy uses these things for. Like this little guillotine, for example. Well, a human head definitely wouldn't fit. Maybe something small and fuzzy? Ew, that's disgusting. Not to mention cruel. Trucy would never do anything like that. You don't get mad at the time Trucy put my head in a guillotine. That's because you performed your role with such gusto. I mean, your screams are so realistic, I couldn't stop laughing. That's because they were 100% real. That's everything here. Bonnie. Bunny deemed assistant who appeared on stage with Trucy. Age unknown. Mr. Ratins. Age unknown. A man somehow connected to the magic show. Showed up at the theater after the incident took place. April 27th, Detention Center. Visitor's Room. Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her? Oh, Polly, Athena. Trucy, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I like this detention center theme. It feels so, like, hopeless. We saw the news about the accident on TV. Guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. They say I'm the one who caused this accident. But that's not true, right? To be honest, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have even happened. The trick went off without a hitch. I'm sure of that much. Still, the police just won't listen to me. They've already decided that it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions. Looks like she's been able to hang in there, at least. Yeah, she's really one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident? Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine. The security camera stares at us with its cold, unblinking eye. Don't know why, but it gives me the heebies with a side order of GBs. But what about the Bee Gees? It's the microphone for speaking with people on the other side of the glass. Athena's trying to stump the guard with trivia questions. Oh, this guy is good. He answers in the blink of an eye without batting an eyelash or moving a muscle. Is he that bored? The guard is just standing there, completely motionless. And Athena keeps making faces at him, trying to make him crack at least a smile. Oh, I think I made him smirk a little. Come on, leave the poor guy alone, Athena. Jeez, yeah. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident? Yes, Apollo. No shit. I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it, but instead, Mysterious's body was in there. That must have been a huge shock for you. I mean, it was a huge shock for everyone. And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, that was an accident too? It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. I still can't believe Mysterious is actually dead. As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her. But how did Mysterious's body get into the coffin in the first place? Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick. You know what they say. A magician never reveals her secrets. But I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on. Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job. So let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin? Alright, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright. There's a secret trapdoor in the stage that leads to the understage passage, excuse me. A trapdoor? So when did you slip down into the understage passage? Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then I already escaped from the coffin, was waiting understage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part. What technique? Okay, so what happened next? Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. Cushion. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I pop back up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. And voila! The switch is complete! Diagram depicting the stage and where the show was performed in the understage passage. Had no idea all of that was happening. Doesn't show the other trapdoor, though. I was convinced you were still in the coffin. That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there. In other words, you make us see illusions, right? We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is. I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff. But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Rias. Could he have climbed in there by mistake? I should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Could you tell us more about the victim? The Great Mysterious. Who exactly is this Mr. Rias? You said he used to belong to Troop Gramarye, right? Wait, you don't know who the Great Mr. Rias is, Apollo? He's super famous. He's all people talk about on TV. Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants. Way to diss the dead, Apollo. So how did you two come to perform together, Trucy? Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troop Gramarye. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnifi Gramarye. So the TV station arranged for us to perform this time. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection. Did he continue performing as a magician after he left Troop Gramarye? No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while. Pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. He's not here. Only started seeing him on TV again, maybe last year. I had nothing but respect for Mr. Rios as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am that this happened. Can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show. Oh, but hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans. Uh-oh. Huh? My bracelet's reacting. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. And when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess this means Trucy's trying to hide something from me. Well, I guess I should give my bracelet a tap with X. No black quill here to stop us this time. I can see other things can't. The slightest twitch, like the website, gesture, or change in expression. Yes, I could see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this. When people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or tell. I'll just shift my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's tell. Okay, I think I found her telltale tell. Now to listen carefully to every word and see what she finally gets shifty-eyed over. Then I'll perceive whatever she seems nervous about to get to the bottom of things.
Gotcha!
So yeah, they always walk you through the first one. Come on, Trucy, you should know by now that you can't hide anything from me. Don't tell me that your bracelet reacted. Yup. And here I thought my smile was going to do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? I remember hearing you say that before. That's right. It's a Gramarye motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of the few precious memories I have of him. But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore. That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well.
Take that!
Your attorney's badge? I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep on believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me, too. Alright. Thanks, Polly. The truth. Polly, what if I made a mistake? What do you mean? What if it really was me who stabbed Mysterious? What makes you say that? Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stabbed into the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them. But Mr. Rios was found dead in the coffin. I know, it just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords. You're absolutely sure? Positive. I practiced that trick hundreds of times with no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time, too. But could I have made a mistake this time? Could she really have? Maybe I really did kill Mr. Rios. Trucy. The worst possible mistake I can make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is, now that this has happened, True Gramarye will get its performance rights pulled. There will never be another show. Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mysterious had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I mean, your uncle still exists. He would probably get the rights to the tricks. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Polly, I I'm ready to pay for what I did. Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong. You don't? I've had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this accident really your fault? What do you mean? I don't have any proof or anything. It's just... I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that. Apollo. I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect. Nobody's perfect all of the time. Still, I think something else caused Mr. Rias' death. Not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right? Yes, I remember doing it. And I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy. But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but... I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm going to believe in you too. Good. I'm sorry. I need a tissue. I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. But maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all. So I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you? Yes. I'm counting on you. I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day. Right. She seems fine now. Trucy, let's win this trial together. Unlike some people. Well, we better get right to investigating then. Come on, Athena. Wipe that nose and let's go. Excuse you? Do you see any snot on my face, Apollo? Yeesh, talk about an emotional roller coaster. I need to investigate the stage at the Penrose Theater where the body was found. Yeah, I hope no one will try to stop us. You know they will. If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask you a favor? Of course, what is it? I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room. Sure, we could pick it up for you. That notebook is really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anybody read it. Wow, I wonder what's in it. Notebook is in my blue handbag on the table. It's big and black. You can't miss it. Thanks in advance. With that, I've got to go. Seems they've got more questions for me. Alright. See you later, Trucy. So, should we investigate the stage first, or go get the notebook? Hide something? Trucy evil? No. Must be so hard for Trucy, yet you saw how bravely she held back her tears. Maybe you should practice a little of that bravely holding back your tears thing, too. And by maybe, I mean your nose is running again. Enough of the snot-shaming! Haven't you ever heard the song, Into Each Life Some Boogers Must Fall? I'll take your word for it. You have to investigate the Penrose Theater from top to bottom. Why did you use the big stabby stab? And talk to every single person involved as well. Wow, you're really fired up. Of course, Trucy's entire future depends on this. Agency's entire financial future, too. Stop taking on cases for free, you dumbasses. Oh, some evidence for the case? Well, too bad. I don't have a single thing to say about it. And you're proud of that. Why? The Great Mysterious. Unknown age. Victim in this case, a magician who took the stage with Trucy. I assume payment is handled off camera. Well, from what Apollo implied there, it sounds like Trucy's the only one making money at the agency. Another thing, too, is, like, I imagine, like, Phoenix he's a lawyer. He's getting paid a lot. I mean, they defended movie stars and celebrities and they're flat broke. Yeah, that's a good point. But also remember, remember, Phoenix defends a movie star and then ends up getting found guilty, so he's not getting paid. He ain't getting paid from him. He defends Will Power, and then, I don't know. I assume they have enough money. And let's be honest, even if they don't, you know if Phoenix's boyfriend can foot any type of bill. April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. Dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kind of lonely without their owners. Have to find Trucy's notebook for her. Let's see. She said it would be in her blue handbag on the table. Right? Should see what else we could check out while we're here. I like this investigation theme. It's very chill. Huh? Aren't these Ninetales flowers? You know, the flowers that only grow in Ninetales Oh my goodness, you're right. There's a card here, and a letter to go with it. The card says, "Good luck, Trucy, from Damien and Jinxie Tenma." You're Tenma and Jinxie, huh? What does the letter say? Let's see. Oh, there's a message for you in here, too. Please tell Mr. Demon Lawyer I said thank you for everything. Thanks to him, I overcame my fears and now I'm not afraid of yokai anymore. And guess what? I've even become friends with yokai like Itan Momen and Konaki Gigi. No matter what happens, I guess she'll never grow out of her demon obsession. It's a dove. Trucy must use it in one of her tricks. Yeah, Willpower, Max Galactica, Miles Edgeworth, they be rich. Hell yeah, they are. Hey, Kid Ryan, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing tonight? Athena, best therapist, yes. Bird, hey Teleotter, how you doing? Yeah, There's another bird cage next to it. Wonder what's in that one. Mega Raid. Mega Raid? What happened? What were you playing tonight? Cuckoo-ca-choo! What in the world was that? Mega Man 4 and 5. Oh, nice, nice. You know what Itan Moment is? I've heard the name. I bet it's in Shin Megami Tensei. Because I've absolutely heard that name before. Oh, it's the paper demon. I've seen that thing. Cloth yokai. Jinxie's friends with a flying cloth, yeah. Haunted cloth. Thing that makes you flustered. The word yokai makes you flustered, Karma. Cause good friend of Bluey? Yes, I am. Trucy put up some posters, I see. Oh, here's one of Troop Grammary. You already looked at it. Actual paper demon is Shikigami. Ah. Troop Grammary. Magical menagerie, huh? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me. Isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dress? Was Troop Grammary really such a big deal back in the day? I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks. Like making a building disappear or escaping a safe dropped from a helicopter. Wow, I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea. No, you weren't? That's inconsistent. She went to Europe the same time... Around the same time that, the Dark Age of the Law shit happened. And by then, Troop Grammar already disbanded, because they were partially responsible for it. But if even you know about them, then they must have been really, really famous. Used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. The one in black was the original leader of Troop Grammary, Trucy's grandfather. His name was Magnify. The one in pink with the mustache, that's Zach Grammary, Trucy's late biological father. Oh look, there's Mr. Rias. So those posters from back when he was a member of Troop Grammary, huh? Trucy said he left the troop after he was injured during a show or something. Why didn't he acknowledge, the Lhasa Gramarye? Trucy's mother. Mr. Reyes was injured during a show 13 years ago and left Troop Gramarye. Look at all the stuff. They must belong to Mr. Reyes. Wow, look at the colors on that briefcase. I think he carries that around with him on his time off. Well, during his shows, he wears a mask to hide his identity. If he carried that briefcase around when he wasn't working, wouldn't it give him away? But you gotta change gears and look at things in a different way at a time like this. Oh yeah? Meaning? Well, what if Mr. Reyes wore his costume all the time, even when he wasn't working? And that briefcase wouldn't have given him away one bit. Okay. I think you're getting pretty good at this turning your thinking around stuff, huh? She's like a little kid who learned a new trick and couldn't wait to try it out. 5,000 cents. That's weird. It's a $5 or $50 coin. Look at all this stuff. Bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all of that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup. When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk back at office at home desk back at the office isn't any better. Those things are the natural accumulation of 2 years' worth of work, and they're all necessary. Really? Instant noodles and crackers? Of course! I need those for when I have to stay at the office all night prepping a case. Also, it's all I can afford to eat. And the comic books, too? Oh, of course I need those, too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research. Uh-huh, I see. So you need to research street fighting and the funnies, do you? Oh, look at the adorable little bunnies. Rabbits, huh? I used to have a pet rabbit. Really? You? You sure don't look the type. What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit? Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type? Well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive. Oh, these are from Prosecutor Gavin. Roses, huh? How like 'em. Pretentious. They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work. Paul, I've noticed this for a while now, but you always get awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin. You think so? I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful. That's not it at all. Also, wait a minute. This is from Gavin, but like... Oh, whoops, I'm covering it. Oh, it says Fraulein Wright. I thought it said congrats Phoenix Wright. It says Fraulein. That's why it looked weird to me. Hey, these flowers, they're from La Mirror. La Mirror? Where have I heard that name before? She's a famous singer. They call her the Siren of the Ballad, and she's pretty popular. Why would a famous singer be sending Trucy flowers? Well, we met her through a case I headed up once. Wow, your circle of acquaintances is bigger than I thought. La Mirror, but I don't know why, but her songs really touch me for some reason. Hope she's doing well. So, I mean, obviously, I probably don't have to remind people, but La Mirror is actually the Lhasa Gramarye, and she is also both Trucy and Apollo's mother. But they don't know that. Trucy and Apollo do not know that they're half siblings. Look at all these costumes. Bet they're all Trucy's. Oh, could you tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something? I'm her assistant, not her pet. Well, Nami, you're gonna finally be unveiled in this case, but oh no. I think they bring her up. I think she does come up at some point. Trucy in Gramarye Land, Bonnie. What's this, a script of the show? It says Bonnie, so it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Magic show script. You and I got to see the first two parts, up to the end of the 10:20 a.m. segment. 9:30 a.m., Mr. Reyes transforms into a dragon, Trucy's hat trick. 10:20 a.m., Bonnie's teleportation trick and Trucy's escape trick. 11 a.m., Mysterious's fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. But this Mr. Rios' fire trick, we didn't get to see that part. Yeah, because they canceled the show after the accident. Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Come to think of it, when Mr. Rios turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it? Coin tricks and fire tricks are Mr. Rios' specialties. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Rios and Trucy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival. Bonnie's script, the fire trick was cancelled due to the incident. Well, it's cancelled because the guy died. Going to sleep now, Karma? Okay. Night. Don't let the tapir eat your dreams. Oh, here's that handbag Trucy was talking about. Rios Dragon, TF, like the coolie art. I gotta show you scenes from the beginning of this case, Karma. I feel a little funny about digging around in a girl's purse. Guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to. But not you, Apollo. Let me do it. Let's see. No, not this. What's this? Oh, wow, she has... Oh, Trucy, you are bad. What is it? I want to see too. That's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here. Maybe Trucy was wrong about where she left it? Well, let's keep looking around for it. Oh, is it not here? No, it isn't. Say we take a look through Mr. Rios' things, too. Oh, there it is. Hey, is that a notebook sticking out from behind his briefcase? You're right, it's practically screaming, "Over here, look at me." I think it could be... Oh, wow, Athena. Our hunch was right, it's Trucy's notebook. What's it doing mixed in with Mr. Rios' stuff? Good question. Trucy's ultra-important notebook. It was mixed in with Mr. Rios' belongings. It's locked. Guess that means we can't read it. Wonder what kinds of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it. Girl at her age needs her privacy. Look at me. Oh, because of reaching into the bag. Something cold and something hard and smooth. Like a dildo. Besides, everybody else has a secret or two they don't want others to know. If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Wright would cry. Trucy's 17. Let her fall in love if she wants to. Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. I mean, with people her own age, but still. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling. Like I'm doing something naughty. I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around my things in my office. Why? What do you have to hide? I don't like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook to Trucy. Whoops, I went to the wrong spot. It's a shame Troop Grammary won't ever be as they were back in their heyday. Yeah, but I have every faith Trucy will restore the troop to its former glory. And then you'll really be busy as Trucy's assistant. Yeah, I guess so. Wait, did you just agree with me? Why did I agree? Guess it just means you're finally settling into the role. No, it doesn't. A mysterious locked notebook. Wonder if there's anything about me in there. Like that one time I ate her pudding. Wonder if she was mad at me for doing that. Don't worry, if there's one thing I know about Trucy, it's that she's more mature than some people I know. Foot Meat Mouth awarded. Wow. And she's not here. The person you were trying to call is not available. After the tone, please I've tried calling Mr. Wright 100 times, but he never picks up. We've left him some voicemails, so he'll probably call once he gets them. He's going to flip out when he hears what happened to Trucy. Hey, this is the place, the theater where that magical murder happened. Oh yeah, I wonder if they brought the dead body out yet. Here they already arrested the murderer. They say it's a young girl. Yeah, a high school student. Can you believe it? Kids these days. What's with all the curious bystanders? Bystanders? Bystanders. Bystanders. Make sure you fall in love with the right man and woman. They sure are kicking up a fuss. How dare they call Trucy a murderer? They've got some nerve. Can't let people think about that about her. We can't let people think that about her. We have to defend her. Apollo? Is that you? Emma? Sure been a while. How have you been? Oh, can't complain. Haven't seen you in ages. Emma's not usually in the best of moods, so I never quite know what to do or say around her. Well, we have some business to take care of, so I guess we better get going. Hey, wait a minute! What? Was it something I said? Emma's grown up. She looks like her sister now. Yeah, the hair kind of matches. You're darn right it's something you said. What's with you brushing me off like that? Got heaps to catch up on. After all we've been through. You're not still mad at me about something, are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Who's this, Apollo? Distant cousin or something? No, Emma's a detective I've had the, pleasure of working with before. Hello. I'm Emma Skye, forensic investigator. What? So you're finally a full-fledged forensic investigator? Yeah, finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything. That's great, Emma. Bet the exam was really hard, huh? Oh, it was a cinch. Really? Because I thought you said something about failing it over and over. Well, never mind that. The important thing is I'm not a plain old detective anymore. So no more boring old investigations for me. I'm so happy I could hug the whole world. Coming from you, that's really something. Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminol testing, DNA analysis. Emma Skye's raring to go, so bring it on. Wow, I guess it's goodbye grumpy clouds, hello fanatical sun. She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something? She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to the Criminal Affairs Department. And she was always munching on chocolate snackoos to relieve her stress. Snackoos and stress are a thing of the past. I've said goodbye to both of them. May you never have to see either again. By the way, are you two here because of the murder? Murder? Don't you mean the accident? Oh, then I guess you haven't heard. The case is being treated as a straight-up homicide now. What? Just so you know, I heard that the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that Trucy outright murdered Mr. Rios. What? Are you kidding? They're treating it as a murder? Emma, please tell us everything you know. Of course. Anything to help Trucy. It's been 2 years since we first met. But you're still just a newbie to me. Hey, that's not fair. I'm not even the newest lawyer in our office anymore. Yep, that's Apollo and me. Just two newbies working our way up. Aw, look at the two of you, the newbie duo. Must be nice, right, Apollo? Oh, are you asking me to test that? Hey, why are you putting it away? I can't just let her cover this in chemical reagents. It's weird, but I keep running into the name Troop Grammary over the years. Maybe it's fate. Have you ever considered joining them? You could use your expertise in forensics to do scientific magic. You're not thinking of stuff like picking the right card using fingerprint powder, are you? You can hardly call that magic, Athena. Yeah, I guess not. Looks like we hit the nail right in the head. Why is the case being treated as a homicide now and not involuntary manslaughter? Well, apparently, there's something that proves it was a straight-up homicide. Well, that's vague. Do you know any of the details? No, I'm afraid that's all I was told. Really, how come? Well, because the lead prosecutor's kind of a hard guy to read. Just clicked on a compilation of Japanese Star Fox clips and it's AI dubbed. Oh, is it the auto-dub? I hate that that's like a thing that just applies automatically to YouTube videos. YouTube does that themselves. You could turn it off in the options, but still it's shitty. Though maybe it's just a culture gap thing? Anyway, he's not really one to share his thoughts. Wait, who do you mean by... What do you mean by culture gap? I mean, as a foreigner, so his way of going about things is different. So who exactly am I up against tomorrow? Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth has been reorganizing the prosecutor's office lately. As a part of that effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors. Oh, so that's why Gaspin isn't there anymore. And also why he was called into the office at the end of the last game. Why is this guy yellow? This guy's got a bad case of jaundice. I just noticed that. It's Homer, pre-hair loss. Bart! Yeah, Homer Simpson, exactly. So the prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days. And that's how a foreign prosecutor got assigned to this case? That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors, and this guy just happened to be visiting. And what's the purpose of his visit? Well, some insurgents from the Kingdom of Khura'in are thought to be hiding out here. As an international prosecutor, he apparently came to investigate the matter personally. So he's from the Kingdom of Khura'in? Uh-oh, it's all coming together! The Khura'in and the America are bleeding together. That's right, he's also a Khura'inist monk. A monk? So how did he get assigned to this particular case anyway? Seems he's very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor. He wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up. So he was just curious, huh? He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly, and just as everyone else was ready to call it a case of involuntary manslaughter, this is most certainly a murder, the cruel act of an impure soul. Japanifornia and Japan-India. Kinda. That's what he said, just like that. Then he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for this case. With the shortage of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office was glad to have him. So Trucy was arrested for murder all because of this guy, huh? I have to say, he's definitely not your typical prosecutor. He says court is where a victim receives their last rites. Where the truth is revealed, the criminal is judged, and the victim's soul sees salvation. Receiving last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace, or so he claims. So to him, a trial is like performing a funeral rites for the victim, huh? That's certainly a unique way of looking at it. His name is Nayuta Sadmahi. What? Nayuta Sadmahi? That's right. Wait, do you know him or something? Oh, I guess you could say I've heard of him. Yeah, well, he is pretty famous. Really? Yes, they say he travels the world solving difficult case after difficult case. Where there's a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it. Wow, sounds like he's going to be tough to beat. I can't believe this. I have to stand in court against him? He seems like a very kind and gentle person, though. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to. Huh, so he's a pretty agreeable guy, then? Yeah, he's bound to see what kind of person Trucy really is. But don't they hate defense attorneys in Khura'in? Would he even listen to what we have to say? I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would. Even so, do you think you could do us a favor, Emma? Could you tell Prosecutor Sadmahi about Trucy? About what a good person she is? Of course. Leave it to me. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed murder. I feel like I'm gonna hate this prosecutor more than Blackwell. Maybe. I will say Blackwell does show up in this game again. Remember, Blackwell got good at the end of the previous game. Or before that. I hope he listens to reason. Me too. Congrats on finally becoming the forensic investigator you always wanted to be. Thanks. I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it. I can finally use my forensics kit openly, whenever I want. Oh yeah, you used to have to stealth use a kit you were sent away for. There's one case that made me hate him irrationally, but it's a unique situation, so... Oh, I still use that one, too. But now it's more of a hobby kit. It's important to have hobbies, too, you know. So basically nothing's changed. You kidding? I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. Positively life-changing. I can take all the prints I want. Are you sure you're actually allowed to do that? Sure, I'm sure. Been collecting all the prints I've taken into a personal database. Now hold out your hands. I need to get your prints, too. Just promise me you won't use them for evil. Can't believe she took my prints, too, Apollo. This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder and they've even got proof. What are we gonna do? Look on the bright side, that's what. Bright side? What bright side? Well, the good thing about there being proof is that it has to point to the real killer. If we could find out who that is, we could prove Trucy's innocence. Oh, hey, you're right. Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things. Proof of Trucy's innocence, and evidence of the true culprit's identity. You know what, Apollo? You're starting to give me a glimmer of hope. And that means there's only one thing to do. Emma, would it be alright if we investigate the scene? If I said no, you just do it behind my back anyway, right? Would I do something like that? Guess the jig is up. Oh, alright, but I better come along. Who knows what sort of mischief you'd get up to if I'm not there to keep an eye on you. Mischief? Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she could throw you, Apollo. He has been known to move things around at the scene of a crime, you know. What about you? You used to do all kinds of forensic tests on things without permission. Nothing wrong with that. After all, forensics is always on the side of justice. How is that even remotely fair? Age 27, Emma Skye, a detective. It looks like she finally became the forensic investigator she always wanted to be. It's really cool to see her arc come full circle. April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we? Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble. Fine, I promise. To only move the things I have to. Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything. It's been a while since we've done any investigating. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I could give you a quick rundown. Chef Athena, give me a rundown? Yeah, I guess I could use a refresher course. I'm an idiot. Then take a seat, Mr. Justice. Professor Sykes here is going to learn you a thing or two. Oh, brother, what did I get myself into? Remember how to go about examining a crime scene? Let's see, I just placed the cursor over what I want to examine and press A, right? How'd I do? I suppose it's acceptable. What else do you know about examining? If I recall correctly, we can also take a closer look at certain notable areas or objects. Very good. And do you know how to change perspectives? With right stick, left and right, I think. By changing our perspective, we might even find some new evidence. Marvelous, Apollo. Top of the class. I'm proud to have such a model student. And thanks to you, Professor Sykes here just remembered how to investigate, too. Could have just asked. Oh, hey, this is a curtain. Wonder what's behind it. Backstage area. There's magic equipment and stuff like that back there. I'll open it a crack and check it out later. You weren't thinking of opening that curtain, were you? Professor Sykes, at least she does not justify the means. No, she doesn't. Carmen, I thought you were going to go to sleep. Who, me? Would I ever do a thing like that? Rats. Guess I'll have to ask her to open it for me later. You forgore? You forgore the minute you said it. We have one of these in the office too, don't we? Yeah, that poor magic prop we use as a shelving unit. Kinda like to see Trucy perform this trick sometime. Well, we both know you'd be the one in the box if she ever did. Feel bad for the prop, but it could stay as a shelving unit in that case. This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of onstage scenery. It suddenly fell down after the body was revealed, if I remember correctly. Just as the brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Trucy's magical kingdom. Magic, huh? Yeah, sure. Timing was so perfect, I'd be genuinely surprised if it was magic. Oh, I've seen something like this before. It's like the game where you stick swords into a barrel until a little man inside pops up. Huh, doesn't sound like any game I've ever heard of. Really? It's pretty famous in Europe. Did you have anything to play with as a kid? Oh, you know us simple Americans. We're happy with just a hoop and a stick. Again, the rare acknowledgement of them being this being a localized American setting. That video camera's pointed right at the stage. Wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek, but Emma would. Wow, this residue data is so fascinating. She's so fixated on that bloodstain data, her eyes are getting bloodshot. Look, Apollo, while Emma's off in forensic fantasy land. Let's see what's recorded on the camera. I think it's this again, yeah. So while we're rewatching this, bit of cool news today. Rhythm Heaven Groove is coming out July 2nd, which I believe is a Friday. I am ordering the physical... It's a Thursday. I am ordering the physical edition, and I will stream it, but that Thursday is when I'm going to be at Anthrocon, because the 4th of July weekend is always when Anthrocon is. So this is now the third con that's happened while a game I want to stream has come out. No, 4th. In 2023, FWA and Anthrocon, we had Tears of the Kingdom and Ghost Trick. This year we have Rhythm Heaven, and then MFF 2021, that's when the Danganronpa collection came out. Though I didn't stream that for like a couple weeks after I got back, because I was still doing other games. But yeah, when I get back from Anthrocon at the beginning of July, which is less than 3 months away now, so worth mentioning, I will be streaming Rhythm Heaven Groove. Assuming there's no other major releases this year between now and then, I may do Kingdom Hearts 2 at some point, just to speed that series up a bit. After I finish this, and likely Pragmata. It's the same video we saw on TV where you can't see the body at all. Apollo, did you notice a strange shadow in that footage? No, why? I don't think it was my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I saw something. A strange shadow, huh? I wonder what it was. Wait, strange shadow? Oh, now I gotta watch it again. I'll take another look at the footage, but Athena's right there. You just leave this one to me. Athena Sykes, Human Whisperer. Oh, Emma! Can you teach me how to find fingerprints? Could I ever? Like your Moxie girl. Now here, now watch carefully. What you do is... Nice work, Athena. Now's my chance. Strange shadow. Now I wish I hadn't talked over this whole thing. Oh, yeah. Oh. I saw it. That was the shadow of Mr. Hat being pulled up to the rafters. We should already know that, don't we? Really want to check out that shadow. Sure wish I could take this video with me, but I guess I better not. Oh, what else do I have to examine here? There was another shadow. There was? Damn it. I didn't notice it. I was too distracted by the Mr. Hat shadow. As the dragon fell. Take your sweet time at Kingdom Hearts. Next game isn't until 2028 now, probably. See, while I would be glad to have the extra breathing room, I still have how many games to play before I hit the end of the series? I got 2, 358, Birth by Sleep, Recoded, Dream Drop Distance, 3 with the DLC, the 0.2 prologue, which I know that's only like 2 streams at most, and then Melody of Memory, which is a pretty long game because I do want to stream that. That's 8 more games to play. So, regardless of if it comes out next year or the year after, I think I need to start hoofing it with Kingdom Hearts if I want to play 4 at launch, which I might not. Who knows what the circumstance behind that game is going to be. I'm speaking way too fast, I'm sorry. Now you're eeping? Okay, Karma. Go eep. I will tuck you in and turn you into a plushie soon. Emma, can I ask you a question? Shh, this is the best part. She won't even look this way. Oh, what great prints. Another set for my collection. She certainly seems to enjoy her work, doesn't she? Can't play 358 or Recoded. Why you can't? No original hardware? Okay, so when I play Days, I'm actually going to be playing a special version of it that fans made called Melon Mix. Where it, like, actually, not unless you dig out your 3DS, you do own them. I'm going to be playing 358 over 2 Days Melon Mix, which is a special... It's a special, like, a specially programmed Melon emulator that displays the game as, like, one widescreen game, and actually hacks the ROM to make it look like a single-screen game, essentially. Still secretly hoping for remakes, remasters with trophies. I feel like they're not going to bother, just because they already did the cutscenes. Which I still think is lazy. I think they shouldn't have done that. They should have remade the games. They were willing to do it with Dream Drop Distance. What the hell am I supposed to look for here? Oh, whoops. Forgot I could switch perspective. Shadow. No, I can't take that. Also, Karma, you're still here. Wow, this dragon is a lot more handmade than I expected. Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many hours I put into that freaking thing. What? You made it? Trucy had me help put it together. You know, as her assistant. She has you wrapped around her little finger, doesn't she? Trucy's smile has some kind of magical power that makes it impossible to say no. I mean, honestly, once I get to the first courtroom part, I'm probably going to stop, just because I started so late. And that'd be kind of the perfect point to do so. But maybe I'll keep going for a little while longer, I'm not sure. So this is the coffin the dead body appeared from. Actually, I haven't examined that yet. Would you two mind giving me a hand? No sweat. Trucy said the coffin was supposed to be empty when she stabbed it. So how did the victim even get in there? Bet there's a secret door or something. I mean, there is. We know it opens up under stage. Sure is an oddly shaped thing, isn't it? Who knew it could unfold into something like this? Well, I heard that since it's used for magic tricks, the left and right panels are made to be interchangeable. How that helps with magic tricks, though, I have no idea. Sure they make use of it in some way we can't even imagine. Wait a minute, looks like the bottom of the coffin opens too. Oh, a secret door! Let's try opening it. Well, look at that. It seems to lead to some place under the stage. Yeah, we know. That's right, it goes to the understage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on, I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. If you try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently there are things down there that will give away the secrets behind their tricks. Well, that sucks. It's all right there, and we can't even check it out. We're definitely gonna have to examine the understage passage at some point, though. A white outline, huh? So this is where the body was. What exactly did it look like just after the incident occurred, I wonder? Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go. That certainly looks like a stab wound. Oh, wow. Looks like he was stabbed in the back. Yeah, that's definitely what killed him. What's this thing around his waist? It's a stunt harness. A stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air. Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he? Body that appeared in the coffin. There's a harness around his waist for stunt wire. Apollo, look, there's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin. Think Mr. Rias could have entered the coffin through there? If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe. It's like two magicians trying to out-magic one another right under each other's noses. Hold it, what have I missed? Most of the beginning of the second case. I also started really late, so I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. There's a sword here. It's covered in blood. Must be the murder weapon. Trucy said she was sure she switched it out with the rubber sword. Unfortunately, this one certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Hey, Emma, were there any fingerprints on the sword? Let's see, according to my data, no prints were found, but that could be because the culprit wiped them off. Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show, so she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either. Something isn't right. It just doesn't make any sense. What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again. I'm having that thing, a headache with pictures. An idea? How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus, the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? Something just isn't sitting right. Ground control to Major Apollo. Can you hear me, Major Apollo? Athena, I think I've got it. I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword for the metal one. Huh? To pin the murder on her. Someone switched the swords, but when could they have done that? When everyone was too busy to notice. Somebody could have switched Trucy's rubber sword to the metal one. Right before the trick, after the set piece fell during Trucy's trick. I guess after the set piece fell. After the set piece fell, everybody in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operation. Any one of the stagehands or show personnel could have done it before the police arrived. So what you're saying is, somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime? They had to make a callback to the previous game? Well, no, it was, that was a reference to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Yes, some disgusting individuals trying to get away with murder. So it's someone related to the show. There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now, if we could just figure out who it is. Let's see, what else do we need to do on the stage? Emma, did you find any fingerprints on the coffin? Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was going to do that at the end. I'd like to save the best for last. We aren't exactly talking about dessert here. Oh, but we are. Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I don't mind sharing. Oh, yes, please. There's always room for dessert, right? Alright, I guess I'll join you two. Yeah, I know the reference with Apollo's friend. Which doesn't come up until right before he's relevant. So could you show us how you check for prints, Emma? Sure, let's start with the basics. As you know, fingerprints are an excellent way of identifying someone. That's because no two people have the same set of fingerprints, not even twins. So if we find any prints in the coffin, they might lead us to the killer. If the culprit was dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure. Let's go ahead and dust for prints now. Let's see. This looks like a promising spot. Try dusting the area with fingerprint powder. Move the cursor around and keep pressing A until it's thoroughly covered in powder. When you're done, blow with X to get rid of the excess powder. See, now that this is on Switch 2, they should add an update that lets you use the Switch 2's microphone. Like the 3DS's one, the DS and the 3DS's one. The powder in this bottle is all we have to work with. If you run out, try blowing the area. Any excess powder will be returned to the bottle. Alright, think I'm ready to give it a try. Got some prints. Looks like the fingers of somebody's left hand. Let's try comparing these with the ones I have on file. First, switch to Analyze mode with L to select a print. Next, select the print you want to analyze and confirm it with A. Got a pretty clear print here. Wonder whose it is. Have the prints of everyone involved in the case right here. Just choose the person whose prints you'd like to compare the sample against. Well, the last person who was in the coffin was... the Great Mysterious. Sex M, Job Magician. TV Producer, Sex M, Sex F Magician. Job Lawyer. Why is Athena here? Why is Athena and Emma here? They aren't relevant to the case. Match found. Bingo. Looks like the prints belong to the deceased. Mysterious. Well, if we found the prints here, maybe we could find them elsewhere in this coffin, too. Guess I'll try dusting for more prints over here. This is a lot slower than the previous games. And also, you're way more limited on how much powder you have. Actually, you weren't limited at all in the previous games. What else do I have to do here? Oh! It's not going to do it automatically. Okay, that's actually interesting, because that's not... previous games would never work like that. I say no as the people the mic on with the mic on them say the mic on them is bad as the 90s mics unless you use a better one. On the Switch 2? I've tested it. There's a test mode on it. It sounds fine. I mean, it's not high quality, but it's like, you know, it's what you would expect out of a game console built-in microphone. Plus, it's not like you have to talk into it to get the voice activation stuff to work on the 3DS games. That being said, if Ace Attorney 7 is going to be on Switch 2, it better support the mic again. These prints are apparently Mr. Rias's too. Shall we try looking for prints on the outside of the coffin now? Yes, let's. This time you'll be able to rotate the coffin and look at it from different angles. That'll give you the chance to examine it thoroughly. You can use the R stick to turn the coffin in any which way you'd like. And holding R while using the R stick will let you jump to right where the action is. If you ever get stuck or confused, you can always reset things by pressing in the R stick. Okay, and if I find any prints, I'll choose one to run against your data, just like before. Oh man, there's a lot of shit here that... Okay, the door, obviously. Nope. Okay. Why is it so... I don't like how zoomed in it is. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. There, I got a print. Alright, I'll check it against my data. Huh? That's funny. Doesn't match the prints of anyone involved in the case. Really? None of them? How can that be? Now then, I wonder if I could find any more prints. I keep thinking there's something like right here, but that's actually like a blotch on my screen. Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Wait, what's this? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not in dusting mode. I was still in examination mode, that's why. There is some... Oh, that's on the inside. Oh, that's weird. Oh, never mind. Got my hopes up there. Oh, wait a minute. That's something right here. Found another print. Judging from its position and location, might have been made when someone put this lid on the coffin. Let's see now. There was one part during the show where someone put this lid on, after Trucy had gotten into the coffin. Therefore, this print should belong to... Match found. Looks like the print belongs to that bunny girl. Come to think of it, she did put the lid in the coffin during the show. It's probably when she left her print on the lid. Looks like that's all the prints we're going to find. To sum everything up, the prints we found belong to the victim, Mysterious, the bunny assistant, Bonnie, and some third unidentified person. But that's strange. We didn't see anybody else up there on the stage during the show. Does this mean some outsider was up there? Somebody unrelated to the show? Guess we really can't say at this point. Well, thank goodness we didn't find any of Trucy's fingerprints, right? That's only because Trucy was wearing gloves. Hey, Emma, there's something else that's been bothering me about the prints. Don't you think there's something odd about Mysterious's prints? Odd? What's odd about them? Well, if Mysterious was standing in the coffin facing forward, he would have left prints like this, right? But when we look at the actual prints, they're reversed. They're facing backwards. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Hey, what do you know? You're right. Wonder how they wound up like that. Hey, VHS3, thank you so much for the raid. I'll give you a shout out. Oh no, your name has a number in it. It's gonna mess up my PNG tuber. Hello, hello, hello. How you all doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I'm Michael Macaw, PNG tuber and variety streamer. I started very late tonight, so I am just doing some Ace Attorney before I wind down for the night. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, V-Raid. What were you streaming? Turned into a mini bird. Thank you so much. Oh, the mini bird? Yeah. That's because I pressed the button, the number 3. Turns me into Bird Kisser. Maybe he was accidentally facing the wrong way at first, but then turned around later? Art, and then a rabbit hole of weird videos for like 4 hours. That's cool. I love watching weird videos. No, the coffin is much too small for a guy his size to turn around in. But all he would have been able to manage is maybe a little bit of twisting. But seriously, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. If you need to take care of yourself, hydrate, go rest, feel free to do so. I will take good care of your audience for the next, like, 10 minutes, probably. Usually I'm stopping around 4:30. And it's just about 4 a.m. here. You know, I know I'm new, but I really like your voice. Well, thank you. I am a voice actor, so that's always good to hear. And it really doesn't make any sense, does it? I think I might have hit on something major here. Oh, I have just one more question, Emma. Oh yeah? What is it? Mysterious was stabbed in the back, right? But if he was standing in the coffin like this, how would that have worked? Oh, right, that. The lead prosecutor has an explanation, actually. He thought that the victim might try to dodge... Excuse me. He thought that the victim might have tried to dodge the sword as it came into the coffin. So maybe he twisted his body and the sword ended up stabbing him in the back. That's his theory, anyway. I see. Guess that sounds plausible. Fingerprinting results added to the court record. In addition to the prints from the victim and Bonnie, a set of unknown fingerprints were found on top. Well, I guess that about wraps up our investigation of the stage. Actually, there's still the area behind the curtain. Don't you want to know what's back there? Sure do, but Emma told us not to move or touch anything, remember? Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll open it for you. Trucy's wore gloves during the show, so none of the fingerprints were found. Mr. Rias's palm prints are reversed. See image. Wow, look at you flaunting your lady killer abilities. I have my ways. I'm only doing this so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. Wow. I guess puppy eyes can be just as effective. Lines for me to say to Karma in the future. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, go on and investigate to your heart's content. But before you go moving anything... I know, we'll be sure to ask first. Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move to the area behind the curtain. Okay, time to get investigating. Seeing the stage this way kind of breaks the illusion, doesn't it? Just goes to show that some things are better left unseen. Oh, listen to you, sounding all grown up and stuff. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have some cynical one-liners of your own someday, too. Oh boy, I can't wait. Anyway, on to more pressing matters. Let's go examine the backstage area. Yeah, Phoenix's weird attitude rubs off on people. I see Apollo and Emma making a good couple. Maybe. What is this thing? It's a winch. Guessing they used it to pull Mr. Hat up. Oh look, there are two winches. One back there and one up there. Apparently each winch was rigged up to something different. One of them was used to hold up the dragon set piece, while the other was connected to that weird puppet up on the catwalk. A weird puppet, huh? Better go check out the catwalk later. Looking around. The emo you have of coffee is a really good pun that made me smile. My friend Karma drew that. Loosely based off of a local comedian, local comedian's recorded bit. There's a local comedian where I live, near where I live, named Vic DiBitetto, and he does really, he runs around yelling if people want coffee. That's not all he does. It's just just one of his more popular jokes.
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a
I forgot that's the ear-piercing version. A dustpan, a broom, and a bucket. Guess they use these to keep the stage tidy. Doubt that's what the bucket is for, though. See how it says fire on it? Oh, I guess it's a fire bucket, then. Yes, I heard the theater owner went out and bought it just for the show. Really? That sounds kind of dangerous if they didn't have one before. When he heard there was going to be a fire trick, he flew to the store to get it. Can a little bucket like this really put out a raging fire? Guessing the owner thought it could. Love taking a 1-hour nap and waking up at 3 AM instead of... Hey, Ayla. But it doesn't look like it's been used. In fact, the inside is caked with dust. What's the point of even buying the bucket, then? Wait a minute, that means nobody actually prepared for the fire trick after all. I have a feeling this might be an important bit of information. Bucket used to be used in case of fire. Not only was it empty, but dust lines the inside of the pail. So I'm reading way too fast here. I'm off work, so it's fine, but I wanted to be at stream earlier. Oh, you did not miss much. I didn't start until 2 in the morning. This time, well, I didn't start until 2 hours ago. I had a really bad headache, so I was like almost at the cusp of just not streaming. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, I could still get the investigation of this case done tonight. The plan was originally just do this section of this case, and then play Pokemon Champions on stream for a bit. But instead, I'm just going to do this and probably head off in a few minutes. But I hope you get some sleep afterwards, Ayla. There's a sign here that says Understage. Bet those stairs go to the Understage area. Trucy told me that her fellow magicians call it the Abyss. Wonder why. Who knows? Maybe because it's really dark down there or something? Boy, I bet they've all got all kinds of magical goodies stashed away down there. Come on, let's go check it out. Huh? The door's locked. The entrance to the Abyss is barred to mere mortals like us, huh? Oh well, guess that's what you call a swing and abyss. Wow. Wow, Apollo. It's a guillotine, but it's not real. Just another one of Trucy's props. Wonder if it was supposed to appear in the show. Huh? You mean she didn't mention it to you? Boo, bad joke. Follow on under my blue sky as well. May draw fan art of my character later when you get the inspiration. Oh, thank you. You don't have to do that for me, but I always appreciate it when people want to. She said you were going to make a guest appearance on stage for her guillotine trick. No, I definitely remember not agreeing to something like losing my head on national TV. Looks like this ladder leads to the catwalk overhead. Do I really have to go up there? Why don't you go up and check it out, Athena? I'm sure you'll like the air up there. Huh? Where in the world did you get that idea from? Wait a minute. Are you saying that I'm an airhead? How rude can you get? Just obligatory airhead comment. That's not what I'm saying at all. Now up you go. I'll just wait down here. Okay, now I'm starting to get the picture. You're afraid of heights, aren't you, Apollo? Come on now. This is for Trucy. She needs us, so up to the catwalk we go. Well, I guess it's time to put on my big boy pants. You alright, Apollo? You're as white as a sheet. I'm fine. Don't look down, Justice. Don't look down. Those green things over there look like cushions. Guess one of them was used to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat zipped into it. Not a problem, just don't expect a time frame. Oh, trust me, even when I commission stuff, I don't expect a time frame. I always tell artists, take as long as you need. Let's go check it out. Way over there? Wow, that's a big pulley. Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. The dragon set piece must have been hanging from this. These set pieces look like a rabbit and a moon. Although they kind of look like they could be a duck and a croissant, too. What do they look like to you, Apollo? Oh, the rabbit-duck illusion thing. I know what that's a reference to. The Grim Reaper and a guy falling to his death. Come on, let's wrap up this investigation before your imagination catches up with you. Yeah, see, like, there's the bill right there, and then there's the wing. I guess that's supposed to be an egg. I don't know. Looks like Mr. Hat is rigged to the smaller pulley. Let's see, how did it go? After being blown a kiss, Mr. Hat goes wild, and just as he's about to stab the coffin, he gets pulled up to the catwalk. And then the smoke screen was to hide his descent from the audience's view. Saw a plushie based on that illusion recently, which was kind of creative. Oh, really? I saw the actual image from it recently. Like, someone brought it up somewhere. Hey, look, there are cushions attached to the underside. Well, what are you standing way over there for? Come on over and look. You're not going to try and push me off, are you? Seriously, Apollo? Come on, you'll be fine. Here, do you want me to hold your hand? Yes, actually, if you wouldn't mind. Looks like you're right, and Trucy mentioned something about this, didn't she? That a cushion was supposed to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat was pulled up. What's that? Look, Apollo, it's Mr. Hat. He's attached to a wire. Actually, didn't Trucy say something like... They quickly raised Mr. Hat up by wire into a cushion on the catwalk. Maybe the stagehands pulled Mr. Hat up and left him there afterwards. Wire attached to his back. Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. Huh? Mr. Cat's cape is ripped. Did that happen during the show? That's odd. It almost looks like it was slashed with a blade. How in the world did that happen? Apollo, I see that you're trying to take this all in stride, and I respect that. But seriously, you're trembling like a newborn fawn up here. Get it together, man. I can't help it. Well, I think that about does it for the catwalk. Do you think we missed anything? Nope, didn't miss a single thing. We're all done here. Yes, sirree. I take it you're ready to go down? Yeah, I think we'd better. I feel a fainting spell coming on. Oh, brother, you don't need me to hold your hand again, do you? No, I didn't examine the thing! All done? Pretty much. There's just one thing. The door to the understage passage was locked. Any way we could get down there? That place? They locked it up as soon as police finished our investigation down there. If you want to check it out, you'll have to ask the magician. Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. Guess we'll have to look for somebody else from the show. Okay, and I better get back to my own investigation. See you around. Too bad about the understage area, but at least we learned a few things. Yeah, like one of your greatest fears. Wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about how all the behind-the-scenes stuff is set up. Let's see, we found out there are 2 winches backstage. Honestly, seeing you do safer work and not safe work makes me feel better about it, because I thought I was one of a kind in that regard. Really? Nah, to be honest, most of my stuff is either going to be kink or not safe for work. But doesn't mean I won't get something like that's safe for work occasionally. Technically. Mr. Hat was rigged with the first winch. And the dragon set piece was attached to the other one. And both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage. And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched the rubber sword with the real one. So it looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer. What a complete and utter mess. This is all great. Just great. That Wright kid is Bush League. Small potatoes. A half-grown has-been. There's somebody on the stage. Wonder who it is and what they're doing. We should go talk to them. Can I go back there again? Back to the backstage. Okay, good. I didn't get to fully examine everything back here. Hey, there's a coffin back here, too. Looks like there's a stuffed dragon inside. No, wait, look, it's just an illusion. See, the dragon looks like it's inside. Yeah. But it's really just painted on the front lid. Oh, wow, you're right. That's really something else. That show hadn't been canceled. We might have gotten to see this trick, too, huh? Alright, that was it. I have a character and they have a gremlin version, so there's silver for the spicy and silver for all the jokes and memes. That's cool. I kind of dabbled with the idea of having like multiple like personas, but I think it's just me, really. Me and then possibly female me. I don't know. Excuse me, are you connected to the show? I only use the human PNG tuber while I'm playing visual novels. Normally, by default, I'm using this one. Less screen obtrusive, too. What, you two got a couple more headaches for me to handle? Got my hands full as it is. Hey, I remember this guy. It's that man who was going off at the staff in front of the theater. I ain't never seen you guys before. If I had to guess, I'd say you're not production staff. What's that I spy with my little eye? An attorney's badge? Well, how do you do? I didn't know if fine folks were lawyers. Time for you to get some sleep, yawning. Night. Okay, Ryan, you have a good night. Always good to be comfy in your own skin, be happy with yourself no matter who you are, and you already seem as cool as all get out. You get a thumbs up from me. Thank you. Love trying to check data for something that only to see it hasn't been tracking for 1.5 years. Lamau, uh-oh. What's this card say? Roger Retins, Take-Two TV producer. Call, that's like a blurred out number. 123 Famous Street, Los Angeles, California. So they do canonically, they do keep this canonically Los Angeles. Have good Betty buys, Ryan. My business card, if you would. Charmed to make your acquaintances, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. So you're from the TV station, I take it? Sharp as a tack you are. I'm the producer of this TV special. All my idea, by the way. I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney. Trucy Wright's? Buddy, I can do that too if I wanted to withdraw $1,000 from my bank account and wave it around like that. That makes sense. If I remember correctly, isn't the first Ace Attorney in NYC? All of them take place in Los Angeles, but only in the English version. In the Japanese version, it actually takes place in Japan. It's been kind of a point of, like a famous joking point, because they always joke about how it's Japanifornia, because it still has a bunch of like Japanese influence in it, even though it's supposed to be LA. Like Karine Village being like a small Japanese like spirit medium village, even though it's like right outside of Los Angeles. So it kind of makes no sense. They actually did come up with like an in-universe explanation where it's like immigration worked differently back in the day, so it's like that's why there's a lot more Japanese influence in California. But in reality, it's just localization. Ace Attorney and Big Hero 6 crossover. iOS has sleep data stuff, but I guess the standard estimated time in bed thing got disabled whenever I was using Pokemon Sleep, and never turned back on when you stopped using that. Oh. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open with that tidbit next time, champ? Okay. What happened to that schmoozy Magoo bit? I'm Roger Rettens. Hold the applause. And no autographs, kids. I'm on the clock. Apollo. This guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite... Love that. Really, kid? Then try this on for size. Hang loose, baby! Hang loose, baby. Apollo, it's the Ratings Raja from Take-Two TV. 100% agree on that as I say true. My name and persona self being Wolf Yoshi hybrid. Best of both sides of me is an animal lover and a gamer with a big belly. Nice. I just like transforming. Anyway, that's what the name Roger Rettens is supposed to be. It's Raja Ratings. So it's like the rating Roger Rettens, the Ratings Raja. It's literally his name, but like reversed. It's a stretch, but showed up at the theater after the incident took place. He's huge, crazy huge, like a real famous producer. Really? I've never heard of him. Seriously, man, what kind of cave did you crawl out of? Roger Rettens, the Ratings Raja, Titan of the TV screen. Still not ringing a bell? You ain't seen my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central? No, can't say that I have. Also, why would he be giving times in Eastern and Central if they live in LA? That would be Pacific time. You're blowing my mind, kid. You even know what a TV is? Say it with me. Television. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident? No. What kind of comeback is that? Grow some backbone, kid. Basically lob that one at you. Now hit me with your best barb. Viewers will love that. Come on, you gotta sell it. Sell what? Say something funny for the nice people at home. Go on, hit me with your best shot. My best shot? We're rolling here. Hurry up before they change the channel. Chop chop. Okay, here goes. Let's talk to the hand. Kapow! Kapow? Really? Why are you pointing all that dramatically like we're in court? I don't know, it just seemed like the thing to do. I have a Pokemon, Kirlia Gardevoir, who I'm still working on because she used to be a scientist, but there was already a Gardevoir scientist in your circles, and I'm working on revamping them to respect the other person's OC. See, what I would do is rework them, and then also just have the scientist thing as like a side form, side costume. Palette B. Just lost them. Yep. Apollo. Oof, that's going in the cringe reel for sure. Snapshot noise. Yep, that's going in my cringe compilation. I think we'd all agree that was a mistake. If I choked any harder, I'd need the Heimlich maneuver. Blame myself, really. Should have known better than to waste good film on a nobody. So, you want an exclusive or what? Smash Bros. Alt, basically, yeah. At least Ace Attorney's country change isn't as terrible as how it's done in Yokai Watch, considering how extremely relevant Japanese culture is to those games. And they didn't have the excuse of the first game being able to be vague enough to cause the first game was localized after the second game released in Japan. That involved even more traditional Japanese country stuff, yeah. Today's magic show was being broadcast on live TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right? That's right. Rising Star versus Old School Grammary. It was gonna be wild. We were gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have had a really embarrassing prank done to them. It was gold, I tell you. Guaranteed ratings. I don't know. It sounds kind of tacky if you ask me. I'm telling you, man. Modern viewers would eat this stuff up with a spoon. Trust me. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. A feast for the eyes. More like junk food for the brain. But that little brat had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for this today? You must know this theater pretty well if you came by that often. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closest comrades come clean. Tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of being unhinged? Give me the lowdown. When could you tell me she was about ready to snap? Guy's cruising for a bruise in Apollo. As long as you don't get caught on camera. Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dregs of society, am I right? What's that supposed to mean? Magicians are all a bunch of good-for-nothings if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and take their money. Coming from you, that's rich, pal. Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know. That's right, people watching never feel like they're being cheated. Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there, LOL. And post. Did you just post about us in real time? Those Grammarys are all criminals. It's in their blood. Trucy Wright ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer. Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that. You don't know the first thing about her. You won't find a sweeter, hardworking girl anywhere, period. Hey, she's got the wool pulled over your eyes too, I see. What in the world are you talking about? You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grammary magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. Does he have a grudge against Trucy? Or maybe against all of Troop Grammary? TV's a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff or the streetwise charlatans that perform it. Actually, check my notes, remember what I did. I made my Gardevoir slime hybrid who could change the flavor of her slime with food and drinks, which is what I could tell is fairly unique. That's all good. I like hearing about OCs. Feel more joke. You wouldn't hit a man wearing glasses. Yeah. Definitely. What were you doing at the time of the incident? Shooting a show in the station studio. We had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera. So you didn't see the accident as it actually happened? That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here. So he didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh? I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi, am I right? My staff at the TV studio can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask them yourself? You can give them my card, and they'll let you in. So you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. Yokai Watch 3's localization is so funny with how the Japanese version almost felt impossible to localize. Without the game is literally about the protag moving from Japan to the USA, having to deal with people speaking English while not knowing the language, so you have a yokai translator. Oh, how sweet. I have a Renamon that turns into a giant pie. Yes, I know that Renamon. This Apollo guy looks like Robert Downey Jr. No, that's Roger. Apollo is, you can't really see him here, because I'm him. Jervis, electrocute my balls, please. It's a shame. A crying shame, I tell you. It was supposed to be a fun, lighthearted program turned into this sorry affair. I'll have to sell it to news outlets all over the world if I'm going to make my money back. Trucy Wright will make her debut, alright. Not as a magician, but as a criminal. What? It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again now, can I? And if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the streets again. We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're going to prove her innocence in court. Listen to you acting all high and mighty. You're just another money grubber. I know how you lawyers do things. You'll stop at nothing to win. I beg your pardon? If you win your trials, you'll get fat stacks, right? Is money really all you care about? What's with him, Apollo? Why won't he listen? But enough about you. I'm all about going after Trucy now. I won't stop until she's behind bars. That's how we in the media dish out justice. Before you even get to court, my expose is going to take you down. If I have anything to say about it, well, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby! I may be stupid? No, you're not stupid. And it's a dual protagonist game with one being in the US and one being in Japan, showing the contrast of the two places. I gotta see how they localize that then, because that sounds really funny. It looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time. But no way you're gonna let that guy have his way either. That's right. Okay, we're done with the stage, so let's go someplace else. Still wish we could check out that understage passage. But what else can we investigate right now? But all that's left is check out that understage passage. Have to try to get one of the staff members to unlock the door. Someone just came into the dressing room. Oh, it's you people again. You came back. Huh? That's not justice, that's bullying. I saw you, you know. Oh, it's you, the bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonnie DeFame. I remember her talking to us earlier. I like how the little hat she wears is tied to, like, her front bun, and not, like, the actual headpiece, or her hair, because she's wearing the rabbit ear headpiece behind it. Yeah, she really has the cat, the bunny mouth. It's funny, in Pokemon Champions, you could pick the cat, like, 3 mouth as your mouth for your appearance in that game. And it tries to portray it as realistically as they can, with, like, the middle of the lip just kind of, like, going up a little bit. I use that for my character. Localization changes from them moving to California to the state of barbecue, and the people speaking normal English can't understand what changed to be speaking extremely exaggerated southern accents that were too heavy to understand. Oh my god. That's amazing. She said some pretty strange things then. I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonnie, that teleportation trick you did was amazing. Fantastiche. What? Oh, thank you. But what you did, something... What other kinds of magic tricks can you do? Me? Oh, well, how about this? Benoy. In the shop, one of the category icons is for cat ears, but it currently has headbands. Yeah, I saw that. I really hate the beanies in the champion shop. Why are they so fucking tall? I hate that. Splendido! The word BBQ just made me more hungry. I just ate breakfast and I just got hungry again. I have to finish my dinner before I go to bed. And it's almost 4:30 a.m. Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us. She is? Thank you, Mr. Thief. Thief? I saw you. I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room. Huh? So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they? Thieves? I thought it was just arsonists in real life. Guess that means she really saw us, huh? Bet this looks pretty bad. If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police. Oh boy. You got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her. Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm sorry I called you thieves. If you really thought we were doing thieves, why were you still doing magic tricks for us? I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse. Does that mean she's a real people person, or that she aims to please a little too hard? In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should. If I keep up the pressure, she might just tell us. I've been dying to know. Leave the poor girl alone. Are you investigating the case? Yes, that's right. I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her. We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? There's a hat in TF2. It's just a bass fish on your head with its mouth wrapped around you, and that beanie reminds me of it. Wow. I was gonna make a pizza, but nobody else in the house is awake, and I couldn't be held responsible for eating a whole pizza. I have leftover chili. Oh, what's that? Some kind of new magic prop? I can help when it comes to all things magic. It's actually case evidence. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid it can't be of much help then. I'm sorry I accused you of stealing earlier. Did you think we were some random fans who had snuck into your dressing room? No, your flashy red and yellow get-ups had me thinking you were some new comedy duo. Comedy duo? I thought you were polishing your old married couple routine when you were poking around. Old married couple routine? Is that really how other people see us? I guess I better keep my badge handy at all times. I've been a fan of Troop Gramarye for a really long time. Was Troop Gramarye really as amazing as at magic as people say? Oh, yes, of course! Magnifi's Gramarye's unique and wonderful tricks kept his audience mesmerized. And he crafted so many things. I hate when they do that fast-talking thing, because then I have to go to the history. And he crafted so many rare and special tricks, things I can never come up with. He just created them one after another. He really was like a god when it came to magic. And Magnifice's proteges, Zack and Valiant. And that's why I think Troop Gramarye is a truly legendary group of magicians. Oh, yes. Wow, but very, very interesting. I see. Can't believe she dozed off halfway through Bonnie's history lesson. No, wait. I can. They should have a Magikarp hat like that, like the Soulmate. I do like that. I love bass fish. I just like how bass fish look. I'm a fan of silly-looking fish in general. Chili's so good. What was the name of one of your dogs from back in the day? You miss them? Aw. I have chili with sour cream, cheddar cheese, and some spicy curry powder in it. That's Mr. Rias. You were Mr. Rias' assistant, right? Did he teach you any tricks? A few, yes, but he once said to me, your magic isn't strong enough yet. You would have a difficult time transforming into a dragon at this time. Oh, that one's going in the screenshots to show Karma later. I like the backpack icon for the hat, showing it on its own, because it's just like that. It's just like that pogging. Can't do sour cream, but the rest of it sounds so good. Oh god, I love sour cream. I could eat sour cream right out of the carton. Mr. Rias always stayed in character, even when he wasn't on stage. Made it kind of difficult to talk with him sometimes. Sounds like he was a rather quirky guy. Oh, they changed his name here. He's famous, apparently. Magician who performed the teleportation magic during the show. Bonnie de Fame, age 19. She's the same age as Athena. I've already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around. Oh, okay, there's no new dialogue here with her, then. You're a magician, right, Bonnie? That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here. There's no bunny. Well, looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now. Or that she messed up. You said you're a big fan of Trucy's, right? Oh yes, I look up to her more than anyone else in the world. What about her makes you respect her so much? She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. Couldn't ask for more out of a magician. Sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive. Of the unique way she... Love the unique way she does her tricks and how she charms the audience. Especially love her magic panties trick, which is both cute and comical. The first time I saw her do that trick, I was so impressed and so moved. I've gone to her shows to see her perform so many times I've lost count, and that's why I think Trucy is a top class and a real first-rate magician. You and the rest of my household can't stand it. It's a fine ingredient. Just plopping some on top of your food, you can't do it. Sour cream is one of those things I don't think I've actually had on its own. It's had in stuff like flavored chips. Yeah. I like I used to like sour cream. It's kind of an acquired taste. It's funny because Karma used to go by the name Sour Cream when he would come to the streams. Check around and see if I have a Discord. I do have a Discord. Yeah, I mean, I use Discord, and I have a Discord server, but I just don't advertise it because it's not really used, to be honest. We have some people there, but, like, outside of a few people, like, occasionally posting, there's, like, nothing happening there. And that's why I think Trucy is top class, a real first-rate magician. I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm sorry. Better be careful about how and when I ask her about Trucy. Anyway, that's why I'll do anything. Anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocence. Don't worry, I plan to do just that. Wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonnie in her corner rooting for her. You were in the magic show, right? That's right. Take it you saw my teleportation trick? Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea you transported yourself over such a distance in just a split second. Must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. You're calling it a new miraculous magic. Some say it's even the real deal. Real magic, huh? Well, there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real. Got a shiny Floatzel during your first playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet, and you named it Sour Cream, actually. Oh, that's cute. I remember my first Floatzel in Diamond and Pearl I named Pretzel, just because I thought the name fit. Floatzel's an underrated mon? I know. Just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly. Ah, this feeling. Looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something. I don't know why I said is, like he was suspecting that. Had a feeling. Bonnie, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Oh. Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time? Of course, I definitely got that part right. What do you mean, that part? Oops. Wait a minute, are you saying that you picked the wrong career? Didn't switch the swords, messed up Trucy's escape? Does that mean you regret ever choosing to become a magician? Is that why you perform your job with such a forced smile on your face? Is it to hide your true feelings of regret? What? Do you feel like you made a mistake in your choice of career? How could you even say that to me? I became a magician because I looked up to Trucy and wanted to be like her. I'd never regret that decision. No, are you sure? Maybe you're the one in the wrong line of work, Mr. Lawyer. Ouch. So I made one mistake. Look, what you messed up wasn't the teleportation trick, then. Bullying the bunny's a running gag. Yep, you get an achievement for it if you, do something during the thought route. Part of why I named it that is one of your main Pokemon in Legends Arceus was a Floatzel named Onion. I have a Buizel OCU named Boomlay, named after a Shinedown song. Oh, wow. Did you maybe make a mistake during the switching of the swords? I wasn't involved with that part, so how could I make a mistake? Not even I can mess up if I was simply watching. If you were simply watching. I never make any mistakes under any circumstances. That's what I meant. She seems pretty flustered just now. Bet she did make a mistake somewhere. You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly. What about Trucy's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that? Oh, well... Well, did you? You see... Did you or didn't you? I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied. Ooh, I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. So you made a mistake during her escape. Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see, but I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works? Yes, she knew we needed it for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see, after Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on stage through a trapdoor. I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flubbed up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident. That matches up with what we saw during the show. Huh? But then doesn't that mean... Trucy would have ended up popping on the side opposite to Mr. Hat? Yes, she would have if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin front for me. So the audience never even knew a mistake had been made. Way to go, Trucy. My mistake caused her so much trouble. I think I better ask Trucy about this later, too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be alright? Oh yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you. Hey, there you are. Got a minute? Oh, Mr. Ratins. Yes, of course. Not you, Bunny. The lawyers. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? You two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you, then. Hang loose, baby. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If, through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party? $3 million? Yeah, that's more like it. That shocked reaction, that dopey expression. You'd make a great comedian. Really? I know, I'll put you on my show. We'll get you on one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head. Wait a minute, is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows? You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know one when you see one, right? Understand and agree to the terms and conditions outlined above. Roger Retton's Trucy Wright. He's right, it's all signed and everything. Better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me. In full. Are you kidding me? Right, anything agency doesn't have that kind of money. And I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. Can see it now. Craziest catch. Legend of the Seasick Lawyers. Fishing out in the high seas? No thanks. I can't even swim. Noticing that her facial expression is literally shaped by how Bunny's mouth is shaped. Yep. Getting pranked by a lawsuit. That's pretty bad. Noticing you never actually had sour cream and onion meat unless you're misunderstanding how home shows data. We gotta make that happen soon. I think it only shows the game they originated from. Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got her signature on it, see? My boys have got to see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. Getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. No, how could he? Bye-bye reputation. Contract signed by Trucy. It details liability for compensation. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Gonna drive Troop Gramarye and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Gramarys. What's this grudge you have against the Gramarys, anyway? Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonnie, we have more filming to do. Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later. Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Home was a button to show the stats in the different games have been present in. Wait, what? I didn't know that. Why would Trucy sign a contract like this? And why did all this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back for the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story. Good thinking. Can't let you hit that high seas just yet. Must be something we could do. Can't let this ratings Raja get his way. How much more of this is... I thought this was going to be done like a half hour ago. Because now it's 4:45. I need to stop, unfortunately. I don't like stopping in the middle of a segment, but we're going to have to here. Ow! That was my arm. That was my elbow. In the mobile app, at least, it's just the button of the game logos at the top near the Pokemon model. I just updated home on mobile last night. I never use the mobile app. I might when the mobile version of Champions comes out, though. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the mobile version of Champions more than playing the Switch version. Just because the ability to have battles wherever you want at any time is really cool. And the fact that you don't even need to lug your Switch around to do it. But anyway, we'll talk about Champions some other point. I know there's some rough shit going on with Champions right now with the launch of it. I know, because I'm literally playing it in my spare time. Something to say about a series that's always been a handheld game. I know, but like now you can actually battle online everywhere without needing Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm sorry to cut it so quickly like this, but I have to go. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, the reason this is shorter than 3 hours is because I showed up here at 2 a.m. to stream, which is not usually what I do. Anyway, I'm not going to be here tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to be doing stuff with Nessie this weekend. I may be here Sunday. I'm not sure yet. I may not. Next week, you can expect more Spirit of Justice. I might do Off as well. I'm not sure yet. Tomodachi Life and Pragmata both come out next week. Actually, am I going to be here next weekend? I will. Next weekend I'll be here. So we'll see what happens. Pragmata I might wait on. I don't know how I'm going to handle that yet. But Tomodachi Life's absolutely going to be a night one stream. In fact, I've already paid the pre-order on Switch, so it's going to download automatically. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for following, for rating, for complimenting my voice. I appreciate it. If you want to watch more streams, you can check out twitch.tv/team/littlespace. As expected, it's just me and Writer Fluff because it's 4:40 in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and raid. Grant Zeebs. I haven't raided them in a while. They've only been streaming for 59 minutes. Perfect. Alright. Forgot Pragmata soon. Too many games I want to play. Yeah, I'm like holding off on Pragmata. I want to see how the Switch 2 version reviews. I hope it's relatively short. I mean, it's a shooter. It's a first-person FPS. It can't be that long. 10 to 15 hours, yeah. That's what Discord like next time you stream. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll whisper it to you. Anyway, I'm off for the next couple days. Take care, everyone. Say hi to Grant Zeebs for me. You'll have a great evening, and take care. Good night.